Welcome back from the Clubhouse, and thanks for joining us this week to take a look at amateur cricket in Western Province. It's that time of the show where we take a look at our social media, and it's been a buzz this week, and we'd like to also thank you for keeping into contact and also letting us know what exactly is happening at your club. The man to give us the rundown on social media is none other than Morne. So Morne, take it away. What's been happening?
As you say, Brandon, bumper a week for us on social networks. We're reaching up to about 700 likes on our Facebook page now, so we're touching that 700 mark. So tell your friends, tell your family, go and like our Facebook page. We've got lots and lots of great content. All the clubs getting in contact with us as well, and so go and like that page. Stay up to date with what's happening in club cricket in the province. But let's start with some Twitter interactions that we've had this week. At Cobra's Cricket tweeting that the Western Province Cricket Association and St. Augustine's Cricket Club have joined forces to host that inaugural gala dinner and youth experience day. That's taking place at the Grand Arena Grand West early next year, 7 and 8 January. So West Cobra's Cricket just tweeting some information about that. Also Hanover Park Cricket Club getting in touch and just talking about Christopher Ludwig taking a hat-trick in his match. Well done there to Chris Ludwig. Also the BB Super Strikers, of course, big tournament happening this past week at Paul Adams 39 for next Proteas coach and coach of the year. So the Super Strikers, big endorsement there for the Cape Cobras coach Paul Adams. And also just touching on that conversation we had a bit earlier, I did tweet this morning just that link from the Cobras cricket side as well, where that interview was held with Justin Kemp, where he was talking about Wayne Parnell being the solution at number 7. So go and check that out as well. And also our website of the week, tigerbergcc.co.za. Go and have a look and see for yourself there what they've got to offer for you on that website. It has even been made a bit more mobile friendly as well, so it gives you up-to-date stats on all the club's activities and matches. And don't forget, 700, that is the number that we're approaching in terms of likes on our Facebook page, so please go and like our page and get access to all of the great content that we've got for you from the Clubhouse, and also of course from the amateur scene in the Western Cape cricket.
Now it's that part of the show as well. We take a look at what's been happening in terms of cricket matches that have been on the go, and we'll be looking at results from games gone by. Now, we're starting with the First Division A, Morne. You've got everything that's happened there for us, and I just see from the top game there, Tigerberg drew with Ottoman. So can you give us a rundown as to what else happened in that division?
Yeah, so the result for that game, Tigerberg drawing with Ottoman, and apparently Tigerberg very lucky to get their draw against Ottoman. Some of the stand-up performances, Mujahid Tafar for Ottoman, scoring 48. Also Rushdie Jappi, match figures of 8 for 62 in that game. So very, very good performance there from Rushdie. Some of the other results, UCT beat Fishhook. Luke Stevens' match figures 9 for 76 and also scoring 56. That's for UCT. Zaid Joseph scoring 50 for UCT as well, and Derek Pedersen scoring 54 for Fishhook. Looking at Edgemead, they drew with Avondale in that game as well. Dale Kleinans taking figures of 7 for 31 for Avondale. Looking at Claremont versus Montrose, Claremont beating Montrose in that clash. Shiraj Conrad taking 5 for 25 for Montrose. And then Milnerton drawing with Northern's Goodwood. Here's a name that you may have heard before, Derek Brunt. He scored 122, massive score there from Derek for Northern's Goodwood. Stand-up performance there. Also great performances from Matthew Sneeman scoring 62 for Milnerton. Dean van Berg scoring 53 for Milnerton as well. And Christoffel Bothma taking 5 for 54 for Milnerton.
There's a Brandon Philander in there. That name rings a bell, Clinton.
That is correct, and that is obviously the youngest brother or a younger brother of Vernon Philander. So hopefully, you never know with those performances, he could probably knocking on the door as well.
Yeah, I'm sure, and he's getting lots of good advice from his brother as well, how to go about things. A 5 for there for you.
Just hope there's a very good relationship.
You play for opposing teams, the short ball comes into play. Moving on to the Premier League there, Clinton. Durbanville Cricket Club, they drew with UWC. UWC drawing with Durbanville, and UWC, we spoke to their coach last week as well. Lots of disruptions in terms of their season, but yet they're still competitive.
Yeah, we see, if you look at also at the results across what Morne has mentioned and what we have in the Premier League and also in other leagues, is that a lot of draws took place. in the past game because of the rain-affected Thursday's play 2 weeks ago. So it was quite tough. Guys tried to make up games and tried to get a result at the last day, but unfortunately, some guys rather stick to a draw because they won't give away a win. They have the last 2-day game before we go into the one-day fixtures. Durbanville just drew with UWC. They played last week Saturday, Sunday. Dale Campbell, 58 for Durbanville. Good standout performance. And Ashley Kibero for UWC as well, 53. Then United Cricket Club also drew with Rondebosch. Sean Hendrick, a good 89 for Rondebosch Cricket Club, which stands out in that game. St. Augustine's beat Bellville Cricket Club. Roby Cup taking 5 for 44 for Bellville. If De Beer scoring 94 for Bellville Cricket Club. And then Brett Oliveira, 54 and 98 not out for St. Augustine's, which allowed him to beat Bellville by 2 wickets. And good to see Oliveira, and we're talking about
I was just
quite a
going
few
to say
times
now.
that, I mean, he's the family of Basil, and he's down in Cape Town, obviously playing cricket at Saints, and where Basil was playing his cricket as well. So good luck to him, and good luck for the rest of the season. And then Primrose Cricket Club beating Victoria with Byron Weingart getting 54 for Victoria Cricket Club. Also Usman Kadir bowling very well for Primrose. I mean, he's been at the club this season, and he's really pushed on as a youngster and bowling very well. His leg spinner, so well done to them.
Is Byron the younger brother of Warren and the son of Boots? Or?
That is correct. That is the Weingart, and they also have another brother who plays in that team as well. So I think Warren has now packed up cricket.
Yes,
and I
he's
think
coaching.
He's coaching and he's getting married. So I mean, let us not dwell on the guy's personal life though. But just for those people out there that thought there was still opportunity with Warren. I mean, let's go. So Warren's also well known in our amateur setup as a selector. So well done to Warren, and good luck with his match in December. Western Province Cricket Club, they drew with Cape Town Cricket Club. Derek Mitchell, 5 for 46, scoring 72 and 73 in the first and second innings. So well done to Derek. And I think Derek has been around on our scores quite a bit. So good to see what Derek's all about again for the rest of the season. Michael Rippon getting 56 for Western Province
That's
Cricket
a
Club.
name that rings a bell from seasons gone by here with the setup.
And also with Holland. So, I mean, Michael doing very well at Province Cricket Club. Carl Schroeder, 52. Bradley Moses, 55, playing for Cape Town. And then James Krausen as well, 68. So, good round of fixtures this weekend. And pretty soon, I think in the next week, we'll probably then reflect the logs for the first half of the season in 2-day cricket. Set ourselves nicely up for the second half. I don't think we're going to go into a prediction again. We did our prediction at the beginning of the season. Those who missed out, unfortunately. And hopefully, your team can still probably push on and still try and get to the top there.
Well, if you're a cricketer, then you will obviously know that the 2-day fixtures is taking a break now as we go into the Christmas break. But 1-day fixtures will be starting again this weekend, going into January. And that's what we're going to be looking at now, the couple of games coming up. Morne, just looking at there's the Grand Challenge, and there's a couple of pools, Pool A, B, C, and D. In Pool A, what are the fixtures we should look out for?
Indeed, Brandon, got some mouth-watering fixtures lined up for us. Atlantis kicking us off on Saturday. They're playing away to Cravenby. And then on the Sunday, they're at home to Somerset West Cricket Club. Then Cravenby playing at home to Atlantis. And then on the Sunday, they'll be away to Hottentots Holland. Somerset West Cricket Club, they'll be playing away to Greenpoint. And then on the Sunday, they're away to Atlantis as well. So a tough weekend there for Somerset West Cricket Club. And then Greenpoint, they are playing home to Somerset West on the Saturday. They've then got a bye on the Sunday. Hottentot Holland, they've got a bye on the Saturday. And then they play Cravenby at home. And that takes care of Pool A. All right, so taking a look at Pool B now. We've got Bishop Lavis, they're playing Bellville South at home on the Saturday, and then they'll be going to Kells River away on the Sunday. Bellville South playing Bishop Lavis at home on the Saturday, and then they're taking on Seacrest. They are playing Bishop Lavis away, and then on the Sunday they'll be away to Seacrest as well. Kells River taking on Rylands away, and then on the Sunday they'll be at home to Bishop Lavis, and then Rylands playing a home game on the Saturday with Kells River. They've then got a bye on the Sunday. Seacrest start their weekend off with a bye on the Saturday, and then they play home to Bellville South on the Sunday.
But that's not where it ends also, because there's another 2 pools as well, in Pool C and obviously Pool D as well. So there's lots of 1-day cricket on the go.
Well, that's important. I mean, it's good to see that 1-day cricket is back up, and there's some good fixtures that's coming up as well. In Pool C, you got Bluebells is home to Pinelands on the Saturday, and on the Sunday they travel to Strandfontein, and then Pinelands at home to Bluebells, and then Yorkshire on the Sunday. That could be a very interesting fixture out to Chaka Road, with Yorkshire really pushing on the season, adding some new players, which is good to see how Yorkshire will take on the contest in the 1-day cricket. Strandfontein will be away to Wynberg on the Saturday, and then home to Bluebells on the Sunday. Wynberg then plays Strandfontein on the Saturday, the 5th of December, and then on a bye on Sunday the 6th. I think it's some bright time as well because that time of the year for Wynberg. Yorkshire on the Saturday plays on a bye, again the 5th of December, and on Sunday they play Pinelands away, which could be a very good interesting, as I referred to earlier. So the Brandon, we get to Pool D as well, which looks very interesting. I mean, Bonteheuwel on the Saturday will play Glamorgan away, and also Glamorgan boasting with a facility, upgraded facility after all the vandalism. And I'm so happy for this club because you can see the guys, the enthusiasm around the club, the way the guys are actually chirping and carrying on Facebook, positive comments, and it's good to see the vibe at the club again because that's what the club always used to have, and it's great to see at the facility as up and running again. And then Bonteheuwel will then travel or play Helderberg at home on Sunday on the 6th of December. Like I mentioned, Glamorgan at home to Bonteheuwel on the Saturday. Glamorgan then away to Langa. Interesting game. Langa always like a wild card, never consistent in the cricket. But I'm pretty sure the players at Langa could give you that surprise result. Helderberg away on the Saturday to Khayelitsha. They're part of the East District and it could be a bit of a derby for us, Helderberg and Khayelitsha. And then Helderberg also away to Bonteheuwel on the Sunday. And then Khayelitsha playing home to Helderberg on that Saturday, as I mentioned them. And then also Khayelitsha on a bye on the Sunday. And then Langa has a bye on the Saturday, the 5th of December. And on Sunday, they are home to Glamorgan. So Glamorgan won't have the opportunity of playing at their facility again. So
yeah, so they can't show it off, I would imagine, because that's probably what's going around. Come see our new showers. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? But more before we wrap up the show, because we sort of getting to that part of the evening again, can you just give us a recap of Gavin's trivia? Because just in case there's someone out there that's needing to have a cake and they don't necessarily have the cash for the cake.
Yeah, as Brandon mentioned, we've got some cake vouchers up for grabs this week. 250 Rand cake vouchers made by Mum Cakes, where every cake tells a story. So we need this week's answer from you, and this week's question is: which Cape Cobras player scored 99 in the Ramstam T20 match against the Highveld Lions at the Wanderers this past weekend? If you think you know the answer, you can contact us through the regular channels. You can email us info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za. You can also hit us up on social media on facebook.com/fromtheclubhouse. You can also tweet us the answer at clubhouse_TV. Or you can also tweet us the presenters if you think that you know the answers, so you can get involved with this on social media. So remember, a 250 Rand cake voucher is up for grabs. We'll be picking two winners to win those 250 Rand vouchers from Made by Mum Cakes, where every cake tells a story.
Thanks, Mona, and thanks once again for joining us. It's been way too long, and we're looking forward to having you in studio much more going forward. Maybe Gav's going on an end-of-year holiday. I don't know. Maybe he's gone away already. I don't know.
Because I was going to ask you now, are you hoping Gavin's not back?
Well, I don't know where Gavin is. He hasn't told me. He just didn't rock up. So I don't know. Clinton, it's always a pleasure as usual. And yeah, all the best for all your youth weeks and things coming up in the next coming weeks, because that's your baby as well.
No, for sure. I will definitely pass on that message to all the players, team management as well. And yes, I also would like to wish them all the best. It's an exciting time for us, and we always look forward to this time of the year, because like they always know, Western Province always, as the Cobra slogan, are champions within, and that same motto should lie with our province. So definitely we will wish them well, and all of the best to the team managers and players for the weeks.
We hope you enjoyed the show tonight, and just a reminder, we chatted to Fazilia earlier on, the manager of youth cricket, and that is something we're going to unpack, because we just lightly scratched the surface about how difficult it is to be able to actually transform the sport of cricket. It's the buzzword going around, everyone's talking about it, not only in cricket but in other sporting codes as well, and he's basically endeavored to come back in the new year and chat to us, and we'll have some other guests as well, people that are more sort of close to the action, that can unpack the actual issue for us and also inform you, the public, the cricket playing public, exactly how they go about selecting teams and how they're dealing with the issue of transformation. That's where we leave the show this week. If you are playing in any of those games, or if you're on any of the youth teams that are playing in the upcoming youth weeks, we wish you everything of the best, and bring home the trophies to Western Province. That's where it belongs. Our Cravenbeck side certainly showed with rugby, so let's let the cricket boys show them as well. Until next week, good night.